Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Seminar Office Hours podcast interview series. I am LA, and this is my co-host next to me, Chrstn. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Chrstn, music and TFT streamer here on Twitch, and we are here today to interview somebody I think you all know, needs no introduction, but we're going to introduce her anyway. It is our pleasure to welcome our third esteemed guest to the Seminar's Office Hours. Class, today we are joined by the Globe-Trotting Goddess, the Jurassic Juggernaut, the Dino Director, the Stylish Sweetheart, the K-Pop Queenie. Call her Sunny Side Up because her FPS game is cracked. She got you screaming oolong because she is not your cup of tea. She's our world-famous chicken nugget. She is T-Rexa.
Yeah, T! What's up? How are you doing today, T?
Half of the things you just said. There was so much thrown right now. Hello, everyone. I'm T-Rexa. I am everything. No, I'm not everything that Chrstn said. But okay.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
This is a purely factual
You calling me a
sheet
liar?
of information that we've figured out about you. So yeah, actually, well, if you're unhappy about the introduction, why don't we start with your elevator pitch, T? Give us the T-Rexa elevator pitch.
I don't even remember what he said anymore. Like so much. Oh my god. But
You want me to say it again?
Yeah, we could say it
Go
again.
for it. Go for
it. In your own words, T. Who are you?
I'm T-Rexa. I am a artist, variety streamer on the team. Yeah, that's it.
This is the quick and easy elevator pitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, like you said, you're on the team, so I want so give us the ZJU story. Like, how did you end up here?
So it was within my first, I think, month of streaming. I was actually originally in I followed Mimiatures.
Ah, yes.
I don't know if y'all know her. She's an art streamer, and at the time she was a Maple Story streamer as well. And I watched a lot of her stuff, and then she actually raided ZJA. And when I came into ZJA's stream, he was like making these flowers that he was planning on selling. And for, I think, the next month, every single time I came into his stream, I would be like, did you finish making all those flowers? Because he had to make, like, he was planning on making, like, a shit ton of them. And, like, every single time I came in, I would just be like, did you finish? And he'd be like, no.
I remember that project, actually. Just him making
so it was taking a good amount of time for him to make them, but yeah, so it was actually it was back in 2019, January, February, around there. That was when I first met ZJA. And about like while I was in one of his streams, like he was actually one of the ones that helped me get affiliated. Cause like I was like he found out I streamed, and then he was just like everyone follow this girl, get her affiliated. Cause the reason why is because I had told him that at the time that was like I had told him if I hit affiliate, I was gonna do a K-pop dance cover, and he wanted the K-pop dance cover, so he got me affiliated. Like, he helped me get affiliated just so I would do the dance cover. So that's how our friendship kind of started from there. And then eventually I got onto the team because I was pretty invested in the community because I really enjoyed the type of community he brought in, you know? So like all his charity streams and just the people he surrounded himself with. I like really enjoyed hanging out with everyone. And then I ended up meeting him and everyone. Like I met Chrstn there too, and technically you, LA, in 2019 TwitchCon. That's where I met majority of the team members now. So yeah, I mean, like it's just been like a slow progression, like or like that kind of I think like really cemented like yeah, I like this community because I was able to meet so many people in the ZJU community, and it was just really nice to be able to actually like meet everybody because like at that point like I was like terrified of meeting everybody before then because I was just like I'm like literally going into this by myself meeting all these people on the internet, like that's kind of scary, you know?
Oh yeah.
But it was definitely worthwhile meeting everybody. Like I was like if anyone caught the last pod with all the girls, I like talked about how I went into like kind of hesitant. Like I brought my friends with me into this Airbnb where some of the guys were, like the ZGU guys were, and I was just like, it was scary because it's like it's strangers on the internet. You never know.
Yeah.
But today, a lot of those people and people that have extended, like who have slowly been added to that group have become some of my closest friends. So it's been Twitch is definitely a mixed bag of.
Yeah.
Mixed bag. You never know what you're gonna get, but I was very lucky that it worked out for me, and I've become so close to such a great group of people.
Heck yeah. I do have a follow-up question. What was the K-pop cover?
Oh shoot, what was the first one? Because like I've done I believe 3.
Uh-huh.
But the first one, I did Eyes One's Pick Me.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. I did Nico. Yeah, that's the one I did. Yeah. I couldn't remember what I did. I was like, what was it? But yeah, that's what it was.
Too good.
I don't do that anymore. Don't ask me to do anymore. Okay.
Why not? No more covers?
I haven't done a cover in really, like I was supposed to do a cover and I just never got around to doing it, and I just don't have the motivation to film them anymore. So it's just not something that I want to like. I still enjoy learning K-pop dances every once in a while, but it's not something I want to like immortalize on film anymore.
Okay, that's fair.
Fair enough. So moving on to our next question that we got for you. So obviously the three of us, we're all professors in ZJU, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say that you are the professor of?
I don't know. Like I like initially when I first started, like when we first did the streamathons, if anyone remembers when we did streamathons like consistently, like I think we are trying to eventually bring that back. I'm not entirely sure, but when we initially did it, I did a lot of K-pop related things. So I will say that like I am very well known within the community as a K-pop fangirl. So I do gravitate towards that because like a lot of my artwork is either I'm drawing my emotes or my Rexies, or I'm doing my K-pop fan art. So like it's just like I know for sure people know me within the professors as the K-pop fangirl. Like if I could show you my wall, if it wasn't so messy, or my shelf, it's filled. I have a completely filled bookshelf of K-pop albums. But like I am that, and I also like, yeah. I mean, like I tend to instigate certain things, so maybe I could say that. Because like a lot of like the things that ZJA ends up doing is because of me. Like the red velvet dum dum dance was because of me.
Hell yeah.
Like literally, I like came into his stream and I was like, "Hey, ZJ, can you do this dance like in maid outfit and everything?" And he was just like he watched it and he was just like, "Okay, if I hit this goal right here," and eventually like they hit literally within the next 5 minutes, it was hit, and he was like, "Crap!" And I was like, "Let's go! We get a dance cover." So like I do like I will say I do kind of like instigate, or I'm also sort of known as being like the spontaneous one because I tend to show up to things either unannounced or like super last minute.
Yeah.
Is that what you were trying to go for, Chrstn?
No.
But
No.
yeah,
Whatever
like
do you
so
mean?
like TwitchCon 2019, the first TwitchCon I met everybody, I wasn't originally supposed to go to that. And I ended up literally 10 days before I bought my tickets.
So you're saying the intro is we're just checking off things off your intro.
Oh gosh.
K-pop
Wait,
queenie.
which one's this?
K-pop queenie, globetrotting goddess. I mean, it just makes sense.
Yep.
Yep. Speaking of your intro,
Yeah.
we're all wondering. We're all wondering
Okay. Okay.
why a dinosaur.
Why dinosaur? Why not dinosaur?
Is
I
that a
love
valid
dinosaurs.
answer?
I love dinosaurs. No, like my favorite movie is Jurassic Park. Like I have been obsessed with that movie for a very, very long time. I still think to this day the graphics and CGI and everything from the first movie still stand today. Like it is such a well-written movie. It's so well directed, so well visually done. And it's just such an iconic movie for me that I've always really been attached to it. And yeah. And then yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
But yeah, like I just in general, I just like dinosaurs. They're cute. Like cartoon dinosaurs are always adorable for me. So it's just always something that like I've been attached to.
Speaking
Sure.
of attachments, so tell us about Bao.
Bao, my dog.
Tell us about Bao.
So I have a poodle. His name's Bao Bao.
Uh-huh.
He's a spoiled little thing that's extremely attached to me, and just this is him.
Aww.
Aw.
My little baby. He just turned 3 a couple weeks ago. Like a couple weeks ago. But yeah, he's spoiled as hell.
Do you have a favorite
Super, super
story
clean.
about Bao?
Favorite story. Mm, trying to think. Let's see. I mean, so it's not necessarily a favorite story, but it's like something that I really like. It's cute that he does it, but it's also annoying at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Because so anytime that I take him anywhere, or if like I have guests over, he gets overstimulated very easily after a while, and he will go to me and make me pick him up, and I will literally like carry him like a baby, and he'll put his shoulder or his head right on my shoulder
Aw.
and like curl up against me because he's overstimulated. So it's very, very sweet. But at the same time, I end up having to hold him for the rest of whatever it is because he's so overstimulated and is super clingy and doesn't want to be around anyone else. And it's only to me. He doesn't do it to anyone else.
Aw, he's just
So
a
it's just like
baby.
he is. He's
Yeah.
a very sweet baby, but at the same time, he gets heavy. The boy gets heavy. Like he's like he's like 12 to 14 pounds right now. So holding him for a while, it gets like tiring.
It's a workout. It's fine.
It is,
Yeah.
but like it's just like my arm.
That's really cute though.
Yeah.
But when he said bao, I thought he was talking about like dumplings.
We were
But-
really asking about your thoughts about
Yeah,
dumplings,
your favorite dumpling stories.
No.
No. But we do hear you're a foodie. So
Dumpling.
Hey.
there you go.
Dumpling.
But yeah, do you have any hot food takes?
What do you
Give
mean?
us your hottest takes on food.
What do you mean by that?
Like
Opinions.
pineapple on pizza.
What?
I love pineapple on pizza.
Do you have any controversial takes on food? Like what things like things that would if you said it in a room, you'd be like, people would be like, what?
Sorry. I Like something that I eat that other people wouldn't eat.
I mean, it could be anything.
Or
It's kind of an
like I love
open-ended question.
durian. I love durian.
Uh-huh.
So which I know a lot of people don't like. I'm trying to think of like I don't necessarily think I have anything that's like controversial besides the whole pineapple and pizza thing that I can think of at the top of my head. Do y'all have an example? Like I'm like
let me try to think of something that.
Well, some would say pineapple on pizza is a hot take.
yeah.
Yeah, some would say that, right? For example, I won't eat a hot dog if there's ketchup on it.
I feel like people would not like my hot dog order.
Let's hear
What is your hot dog order?
Because like you know, if you go to like Costco, they have like all of the stuff on like out. Like what do they have? They have like ketchup, they have mustard, they have relish and onions.
Yes.
I put everything on it.
Okay.
So it's not just like because like some people they only put like ketchup or they only put mustard. Like I put everything.
I mean that's an everything
Is that
hot
horrible?
dog.
Like I mean I guess I don't know. Like I feel like some people don't. Like I don't know.
I would rather do that than just ketchup. Like I'd rather have everything on it.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So let's see what as far as food takes are concerned. You have like a favorite food. What is your favorite food or cuisine?
I can't narrow it down to just one though.
You have to though. You have to. This is the question.
Like cuz like I have like 3 things that like I always go back to. It's always either sushi, actually no, 4 things. Sushi, hot pot, K-barbecue or tacos. I always go back to those 4 and I like literally every single day I can eat any of them.
I mean that's
so
a solid
I don't
set.
I don't have anything that's just like my one thing that I can always like I don't have a number 1 type of thing. Cuz I kind of like I like literally like crave all of those all the time.
Yeah. I get it. I understand. All right, we'll move on to some hypotheticals, all right? Let's move on to more. Let's see where you're at here, T.
So I think this one might be a little hard for you to answer given your last answer, but let's say you're on death row.
Oh gosh.
Okay? What are you in for? And what's your last meal?
What am I in for?
Yeah, why are you on death row? What did you do?
That's actually so like I mean like actual severity has to be that high. Or are we talking about like any kind of crime and any like I would end up in death row?
I don't think we thought this one that far through.
I would say let's just go with whatever you believe would be your like what. Well, it could be anything. That you don't have to go by severity. Just go by why
what crime I would commit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably kidnap a K-pop idol.
Okay.
Like one of the things I always joke about is if I hear someone like one of my friends is in a city with another idol like that I like, I'm always just like, oh, go kidnap them for me. Like I will always say that. Like when Jackie was sitting next to Kyria at MSI, I think, I was just like, oh, kidnap him for me.
It's a little concerning.
Last meal though, I think it would just have to depend on like what I would really want at the time. But like I feel like just because of how I just feel like value wise, like I would be like, give me an omakase right now. Just because, just like, when the heck would you get an omakase on death row? You know, like.
They're gonna call in a sushi chef and run an
Exactly.
omakase for you.
Like calling the hunger service. Can you please do an omakase for T-Rexa right now?
No problem. I got your tempura omakase here for you. We have deep fried rock. No, so in for kidnapping, but we'll get an omakase when you get right before as your last meal.
Yeah.
Speaking of kidnapping, you're given 1 hour to hang out with a K-pop star of your choice.
This was actually that's one of the questions.
This is actually the next question.
Oh my gosh.
Is it the
I don't
person you've
even
kidnapped?
know. Oh my god, I don't even know. Cause like if you know me, I'm a huge multi fan. So I stan so many groups.
Mm-hmm.
But like I have a top 5 that I really like. So it's I know, I will narrow it down to one. Like I do have someone that I probably would pick as my number 1. But I'm just saying like I have a top 5. It's Jaijung from originally from TVXQ.
Mm-hmm.
Donghae from Super Junior.
Oh.
Chen from EXO. Suga from BTS and Woozi from 17. I feel like if I were to pick any of them, it would probably be. Oh god, this is really hard because like, so right now Chen is like my number 1.
Yeah.
Like right now, like he's my favorite K-pop idol. But the thing is, like Jaijun was my very first bias, so it's like it would be a mixed toss-up between the two. That I don't know who I would pick because like it's like Jaijun was the one that started my K-pop obsession, so that's why I'm like
awakening.
not exactly. So like I don't know who I would pick between the two because like I really like both, but like I don't follow Jaijun as much right now. Like he is active right now, he is promoting and doing a lot right now. He's back on Korean broadcast finally, but it's a toss-up between the two because I love Chen so much that I don't know who I would pick. It would be one of the two.
So why?
Why? What?
Well, for like, all right. Let's roll. Let's move a coin here and see. If it's heads, it's Chen. And if it's tails, it's who?
Jaijun.
Heads. Okay. What?
So who was that?
Chen.
Chen? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, you have 1 hour. What are you doing? What are you doing when you hang out with them? And like, I mean, you already kind of explained why, but like, what would you do in the hour?
I honestly don't even know. Like maybe just
food?
go eat because he likes to eat too.
There you go.
Okay. It's funny that this was the follow-up question to the death row question.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Kidnap him because 1 hour is not enough.
There you go. Okay. So next question for you. I guess in an ideal world where you could do whatever you wanted, what profession would you most like to like attempt?
Whatever profession where I can just lay in bed and do nothing. And still get paid and live comfortably.
A professional sleep study subject?
Yes. Either that or like a professional jet setter where I could just like travel and do whatever I want.
To a travel vlogger.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
maybe. But I feel like vlogging is so much work.
So you're saying you would be a globetrotting goddess?
Because like honestly though, this is why I do Twitch. I don't have to edit.
Yeah, that's valid. Okay. So you'd be like a professional sleep study person, or like, don't they have those things where you're like they're trying to where you're supposed to lay in bed for like a month so they could study how it would be to be in like if you had to like live on a space station for like that
They
long.
probably do, but I don't know if I would do that.
Yeah,
Because I feel like I
entire
would get out
month.
of bed after that month and be like, I feel so weak right now.
That's why they do it. That's why they do it, because they want to know your the
Yeah.
muscle atrophy or whatever. But really,
Yeah.
those are the two things you'd choose as a profession.
I mean, like, if I could just, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
I
I
like
respect it.
Yeah.
like maybe like when I was younger, I would probably want to be a dancer because like I used
Mm.
to dance a lot, but it's not something I do anymore. I don't know. Like I still love it. Maybe if I had continued that, I would have probably gone in that direction, but I went the more sensible route and didn't do it.
That no, that's like, how long were you dancing for? Like,
I danced all throughout high school, so for
okay,
4 years.
nice. Was
And
there?
like I
Oh,
still danced like a little bit, like took classes outside, like in college, but I stopped after a while.
was there a reason for that?
Just not enough time. And then like so like dance when I was in dance, I was on the dance team in high school, so it was basically essentially a sorority in a sense. And so once I got to college, I didn't want that kind of setting anymore. So if I were to join another dance team, or like one of my friends, like she actually joined the college dance team and then eventually a professional cheerleading team, and she kept pushing me to like join with her, but I was just like, I don't want to be in that setting anymore because like it's just it being around that many girls, it can get toxic. So like with drama and stuff, so I was like, I didn't want to be part of that setting anymore. So would just take dance classes as I wanted to, which I enjoyed doing because like I got to take some pretty cool classes with really cool dancers and choreographers. So like Brian Puspos, Keone Madrid,
Oh, wow.
Vin Nguyen, Hawk from Quest Crew. I got to take classes with all of them, and Ian Eastwood too. So I thought that was pretty cool.
And that was all like where you were in wherever you
My
are.
local dance studio, yeah, they came and did workshops.
Gotcha. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really sick.
Yeah, we should add that to the intro.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get a little philosophical here. What sort of advice would you give your 10-year-old version of yourself if you were to meet them today?
Oh gosh. Work harder, study harder. I was a horrible student.
Yeah, expand on
like
that.
I I did my schoolwork. I studied, but like I didn't study as hard as I could have, cause especially when I was in dance, because I prioritized dance over school. So I was really frustrated with myself because I was, I believe, 0.01 from cum laude, which
Mm.
pissed me off. Because like I like prioritize dance over school because like I would literally like dance for hours, like especially because we had dance practice after school. And then once I got home, I'm like, I don't want to do homework. I just would just
Hmm.
rest and go to bed. So that ended up affecting my grades, even though like my teachers would get frustrated because like whenever I went to tutorials and stuff, they saw that I knew the material, I could do it. I just don't practice it. It was mainly my science, my math classes that I struggled with that because it's just I'm not implementing like practice for all of that stuff. So honestly, I would just tell myself to study harder.
So do you like regret doing dance because of that, or do you
I
like?
don't regret it. I just wish I had put so much of a focus on it, I guess, and studied a little bit harder. Because, like, I feel like high school going into college, it didn't prepare me for how I needed to study in college. So that affected me going into college because I struggled really hard my first 1.5 years, 2 years into college because I couldn't properly study for my science and math classes because I didn't know how to properly study for them. I excelled in all my like creative classes, but like that's always been me though. I've been more on the creative side than the math and sciencey side. So it is definitely like something that I could have pushed myself to be better because I know I could do it. It's just I didn't know how because I didn't properly learn how to study that way initially. So that's definitely something I would tell my younger self, just prioritize studying and learn how to study properly. I never learned how to do it. That's why I hate school.
Okay, well that kind of leads into the next question. So, what would be your definition of a fulfilling life then?
A fulfilling life for me would be where I don't really have regrets. Um, one of my things is I will take any chance I can to travel or do something because I feel like I could eventually like I know a lot of people focus on work and making money and making sure that they're set for their future and stuff, but I'm more the type of person where if I can like I'll do that. I'll work, make money, I know like and try to be like make myself comfortable for my future, but at the same time I will not I won't I'll try to make memories so that way I don't look back in my life and be like I missed out on doing this, this and this and this. So that's why you'll see me show up last minute to events or things like that cuz I'm just like I feel like if I don't go, I'm going to regret it. So, it's mainly just making sure I live a life where I feel like I've done enough and made enough memories and just spent a lot of time with the ones I care about, basically.
Follow up to that is
Uh-huh.
how often do you experience FOMO?
It's too much. Too much.
Yeah, I mean like expand on that. Like why why is it that like FOMO shows up? And like I know it plays into what you've just said, but like talk about it.
I just I'm a very social person. Like if like I don't like people are surprised whenever they find out my MBTI because everyone looks at me and they think that I'm gonna be an introvert. But I literally cannot stay still and not be talking to someone at any point of the day. Like I will literally message people throughout the entire day. Like the professors know this. Like I'm literally just like always messaging people. Like any of them, I'll like message them. Like I text Chrstn stuff all the time. I'll message Audrey. I'll message like it's just like I'm like constantly on my phone at work, like messaging people because like I don't like feeling alone. And then because I've like whenever I create these friendships and stuff, I just whenever I know that they're gonna be with like hanging out with each other and things like that, I feel like I'm missing out. I don't want to miss out on that because like I'm their friend. Why can't I be there?
I as the fellow extrovert on the
Yeah.
team, I fully endorse that. But yeah, that makes sense because you know if you're an extrovert, you just want to be with people, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Well,
feel weird if I'm not talking to someone. So
yeah.
it's definitely one of those things where like so whenever I see my friends hanging out, it's just like I want to be there too.
Yeah. When was the last time you improvised the trip to see friends?
Improvise?
Yeah, let's say less than a
Probably
week planning.
in less than a week.
Yeah.
Uh December.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was well like so December I technically had 2 trips to LA that I did last minute.
Yeah.
One of them The first one was to go see ZJ. He had an event in LA that he had last minute, so I ended up flying out to help support him. He had like an art thing with CA in LA.
Yes.
They're art music streamers, and they had an event, and ZJ did an art thing for them. So I went and helped support him and hung out with some of the LA crew that weekend. And then I think like 2 weeks later, I came back to LA with my family to hang out. And I hit everyone up and I was like, hey, I'm in LA again. You want to hang out? So honestly, like, it's like those aren't necessarily like the ZJ one is definitely because like I'm like, dang, he's doing an art thing. I want to go support him. I want to hang out with him and everyone else in LA. The other thing was definitely just spontaneous, like, hey, what's up? I'm here.
Yep.
Which I do often. Like literally, like everyone in LA knows. Like I always pull up old group chats with all my LA peeps, and I'm just like, hey, I'm coming. If you're in town, let's hang out. And then there's always one freaking bar I always go to. They know it, and they're always just like, I guess we're meeting up here again.
I've pulled
But,
up
yeah.
a picture of, I think, the last time
Oh,
you were
gosh.
in town.
Oh my god.
I think the picture before that was also you visiting. I think it was before.
Wait, well, there's another picture?
Before TwitchCon.
You had another picture of? I
Yeah.
didn't even notice. Oh my god. Yes, so that's at the bar that I'm talking about.
Yep, that's at the bar. Yep. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the bar you were referring to. And then this one was the last time you were here in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
The day after that picture, I found out I had COVID.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. Oops.
Yeah, unfortunately, my trip got cut, kind of. Not necessarily. Yeah, it got ruined by COVID, but it's whatever. After that, I ended up being stuck in a bedroom for a few days.
Damn.
It's whatever.
Well, so now that we've done some reflecting on your life, are there any important lessons that you feel like you've learned over the years that you'd like to share?
Don't be afraid to take risks.
Mm.
Like with making friends, with like do it. Take risks safely, though. I don't want to
Yeah.
say. I don't want to just say take risks. Take risks safely, but yeah, for sure. Like if I didn't, like for a long time, like before I started streaming, I thought like, should I stream? Should I do it? And then I eventually just did it, and I definitely don't regret it. Like there's definitely been downs with Twitch, but at the same time, I feel like it's outweighed by all of the ups with all the friendships I've made. Yeah, I don't know where else to go with this.
Could be anything.
Uh,
Doesn't have to be about Twitch either.
yeah, I know. Just I can't think of anything. I feel like you should also just be careful of who you trust. Because I've had a lot of friendships in my life where I've had to cut them out. And I feel like even if it's a close friend, it's definitely like, I feel like I shouldn't say that. Like it's more of not necessarily don't trust your friends. It's if a friendship has to end, don't get too hung up over it. Because sometimes you have to look back on it and realize that that person actually wasn't good for you. And I feel like that's a really big lesson that I've learned over the years with all the people that I've had to cut from my life, like both from IRL friends and from Twitch friends. It's just definitely don't spend too much time regretting that friendship. and just move on and appreciate the friends that are worth it.
So you grow together or you grow apart. Kind of
Yeah.
Yeah. Important lesson.
That's valid. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I always like to come closer to the end here. One of the questions I've been asking recently is what are as far as T-Rex is concerned, even though it's like three words, I guess you could say, but what are the 3 words that you hope to espouse? Like, how would people like to experience you? What kind of person do you want to be in the world?
Wait, what?
That was 2 words. No. What when people say T-Rexa,
Yeah.
what are the 3 adjectives that you hope to come after them saying your name? T-Rexa.
So it's
Blank,
like
blank, and blank.
like what people would view me as.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. I would hope I come across as kind, because that's one thing that I always try to be, because I feel like one of the big things I always think is like, be kind to thy neighbor. Is that the saying?
Mhm.
Whatever. But it's just, if you don't treat others with kindness, you're not going to get it back.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like, I don't want to ever be mean to anybody, which honestly is a double-edged sword for me, because it ends up hurting me sometimes. But even then, like, I still want to be known as someone that's kind. Another word would probably be positive. I try to be positive as I can. I know I'm not always, like, it's hard to always be positive. Like, it's life. You always have your days that you're not going to be at your best. But I still try to be as positive as I can and try to spread that positivity. Like, that's one of my sayings, like, I think it's on the back of my shirt, but it says like, my saying for my stream is spread positivity. So it's one of the things I always want to be positive. I want to spread the positivity, because like, I just feel like everyone should be happy. Like, it's not gonna happen, but I want to try to at least make my friends and those I care about happy. So it's just one of those little things. So kind, positive. I have no idea what the third word would be. um, I want to be known as strong, because I don't always see myself that way, but I want to be one day, you know? So because it's definitely something that, like, I like, I say that I'm positive and that all this, I try to be positive, but it's like one of those things where, like, you always kind of like have that voice in your head of doubt about everything that you do. So I try to be stronger, so that way I could both not even just uplift myself, but uplift those around me. And that's why, like, I think one of the reasons why this is gonna be so freaking cheesy, but y'all know the movie Encanto?
Yes.
Yeah.
Luisa, her song hit me the hardest.
Mm.
Under pressure, because, like, even in my family, I feel like a lot is because I'm the oldest daughter in the family. Like, I'm the older sister. I feel like a lot of pressure is put on me. So, like, I try to be really, really strong for both my sister and for my parents, for anything that they ask me to do. So it's definitely one of those things where, like, I try to be strong. I know I'm not the strongest, but it's something I'm working on. So I hope that one day that I will be known as someone that's strong. So those are probably my 3 words: kind, positive, and strong.
Mm.
So yeah.
Those are good words. Those are
Good
good
word
words.
to live by. Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, I do have another question for you. Um, so this is kind of like the close to the ending question. You're about to ride off into the sunset, and you have your mentor that you're talking to before you leave. What is the final piece of advice that you give your mentor, or mentee rather?
Wait, it's a final advice to someone that I'm giving advice to?
Yeah, like say you're about to ride off into the sunset. What advice are you giving to someone?
Is that not the same thing that I was saying before?
Well, I mean, like someone. I mean, I'm like trying to say like, it's kind of like you've been mentoring someone.
Mm-hmm.
What is the last thing you want to say to them before you leave? We'll just say maybe not even a piece of advice. What is the last thing you want to say to them
Like,
before
what
you
would be my...
disappear forever? It doesn't. Yeah, it could be your best one-liner too. It could be anything. We're gonna leave this open-ended for you.
I don't even know, like...
This is a difficult one.
Yeah,
That's hard.
It is.
Cause like it's... Huh.
Imagine you're Vin Diesel and Paul Walker driving off into the sunset.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I honestly have no idea, because that's...
All right, here I'll change it up for you. You're about to leave. What is your cheesy one-liner to leave?
Like on my stream?
Well, I mean, like
Or like leave in general?
leave in general. Like what is the cheesy one-liner that you say to say goodbye?
I don't think I have one. I literally just like, bye.
That's it. Bye.
I mean,
You know, at the end of Cowboy Bebop, where they say "See you, space cowboy," what would be yours?
I've never watched Cowboy Bebop.
We're learning so much right now. You've never seen Cowboy. Anyway, no, that's not.
Neither have I.
No.
It's all right. It's okay.
Oh man. Yeah.
Put it this way. Let's say we hit end stream, right?
Yeah.
And you just go poof. Never to be seen again. What would you want to say?
Bye-bye. No. Like, that's
It is a difficult question. It's like very, very like, what would you do if this is what happened? But you know, bye bye is the one you said. Okay, bye. Disappears. Never to be seen again. What was T's last words?
like
She said
literally
bye.
anytime I like I don't know, like literally anytime I end stream, I literally just go bye bye, love y'all, then hang end stream, that's it. Like literally. But I honestly don't know what that would be. Y'all stumped me on one question.
Hey,
I
it
don't have an
had to happen.
answer.
It wasn't even on my list of questions. I just kind of like was speaking off the cuff here. So, we're gonna you're gonna end the stream with that. All right, I'm just letting you know. That's gonna be the end of the stream for you. Christian, do you have any follow-up questions for anything that T has said so far? Tell us about Bao, the steam bun.
Yes. Tell us about that. Yes, tell us about this dumpling.
It is dead. There's no battery.
Oh my.
It's supposed to light up, but I killed
I
the
see.
battery. Wait. Oh, never mind. I didn't have it on.
Wow,
Hey, it works.
it's a lie.
I thought it was. Oh, I thought this was one of the ones that you hit. You don't. It's not. Never mind. It's just a button.
So you've been hitting this poor dumpling, thinking it will turn on that way.
Why won't you turn on?
It's my potato. You hit it and it turns on.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're coming up to the end of the stream. T, you want to talk about your art real quick before you go?
I haven't drawn in a while
Mm.
since, but I started drawing again on what day was it? Sunday?
Mhm.
Saturday? Sunday. Saturday. I don't remember. This is past weekend. I was drawing again.
Uh-huh.
I said I was gonna finish it on stream. I ended up finishing it, but I finished it off stream.
Uh-huh.
But I am gonna try to do my art streams again. It's been a while since I've done them. I'm gonna try to stream again in general. I've been trying to. It's been hard with life,
Mhm.
but I am definitely trying to come back to stream more regularly. My Rexy series, I definitely am planning on revamping that
Mhm.
because I started. If y'all don't know, I had started a webtoon with my little OC character Rexy
There's
figure.
T-Rexy.
But I had started a web series with her, and I ended up taking it down because I hadn't updated it in a while, and I was scared someone would try to steal it because there's people out there that's like that,
Yep.
which sucks, but it's reality. But I also just wasn't happy with the direction I was taking with her, so I'm currently trying to figure out how exactly I want to present her and how like other characters, because the secondary character I had, I discovered it was very difficult to incorporate her because of the sizing differences between them. So I am trying to revamp the entire series. Eventually, I will start drawing it again and hopefully expanding it because I do want to grow her and do more with her because I feel like I had somewhat started doing stuff. Like I had some merch, like I had this t-shirt and I had a teacup, but there's definitely other things that I want to expand with her. Yeah, so eventually it'll happen. Not right now, but
Yeah.
it'll eventually. Like my number one thing is like I do want to eventually, like, you know, the iPhone Apple Play stickers.
Yes.
I want to eventually get Rexy onto one of those so that way people can use it on iPhone. And
Hey.
I think Google Play has their own version too. I don't know. I don't have Android. But yeah, so eventually I want to get that out. I want to get more merch out. I want to get as big as some other webtoons out there.
Oh, yeah?
So I want to eventually. We'll see if I can get it to that point. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the end goal then? Like, what's the whole like like pie in the sky goal for Rexy?
am I allowed to name drop other things?
I think so.
Do y'all know Milk Mocha?
I don't think I'm not sure if I'm familiar.
Hang on. Milk Mocha.
Oh yes.
I've seen those. Okay.
Yes.
I want to be as big as Milk Mocha.
Oh man.
Because
Hey.
they're up there with their web series. They are very successful right now, and I aspire to be as popular as them one day. A Rexy plush.
Hey, you know.
I want to. I just don't know how she would translate onto a plush. I worry about her eyes. Her eyes are so big. I don't know if it would be unnerving on a plush.
Nonsense. It'll be fine. It'll be
Yeah.
great. They are very big eyes.
But we'll see if I can eventually get her on a plush. We'll see. I don't know if I have to eventually redraw her. We'll see.
No, the Rexy 2.0. But all right, but you've put it out to the universe, so hopefully it works out that way.
Hopefully one day.
All right. Cool. All right. Was it? Please tell the class how they can find you and on what platforms.
So you can find me at twitch.tv/T_Rex_A. Same username on my Instagram and my Twitters, which I don't really post on much anymore, but they're there. um, my Instagram, my Instagram stories. I've lately been doing a song of the day, so you can at least catch that every day. I try to do every day. I missed a couple of days, but I've definitely been trying every day. If you find me on TikTok, you ain't gonna find anything. I don't post on TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see you on stream soon. I'm glad we made it through almost the entire podcast without any technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I didn't even mention it at the beginning. I was supposed to mention that we were having technical difficulties with your internet right before this, but we got through the entire thing.
Yeah, it was looking sketchy for a while there.
We almost rescheduled.
I was very scared.
But yes, hopefully we'll see you on stream soon. Chrstn, anything you want to say before we go? You can tell us where everyone can find you as well.
Twitch.tv/Chrstn. That is Chrstn without the vowels. And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Chrstn Streams.
There you go. All right, that is the end. I am LA, also known as the Hunger Service. We are done here for office hours. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. We will be back on August 3rd for episode 4 of the Seminar Podcast. We've got a great cast coming up, so I hope to see you all soon. Thank you for being T. Thank you for being our voluntold interviewee today.
I was voluntold to do this. I wasn't even like, they asked me and I was like, wait, what? And they're like, okay. And I'm like, what?
Hey, no, you're great. Thank you so much for answering the questions, even the very, very hard hypothetical ones. Hey, you're not wrong. But thanks for your candor and thanks for talking about yourself and everything that you're doing. So thank you.
Of course. Thanks for not being mean to me.
Did you think we were going to be mean to you?
If it was Seppi, I was scared.
We're going to have to figure out what questions we should have asked you then.
Yeah.
Seppi, we'll talk later. But again, thank you all for being here. This has been the Seminar Office Hours, episode 3.69. Come to summer camp on Saturday.
Yes, this Saturday we are hosting ZJU Summer Camp. There will be games and activities in the Discord. So
come through. Starting
at, I believe, 8 p.m. I want to say. Oh, I forgot the time. Hold on. Please hold.
What time zone?
Yeah. Figure that out. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific.
That is on Saturday, July 27th on the ZJA University Discord. Again, thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great morning. Till next time on the seminar on August 3rd. Have a good night. Bye, everyone. Wait, we're going to end with T's send off.
Bye-bye.